Alright, what's up guys? Today I made 367 euros on GBP USD. Was a pretty good trading day. Let me show you real quick. Where is it? 367 euros. We're green on the day. We were green yesterday and then we were on the red on Monday. I also opened a new demo account. That's why you don't see anything from last week or from any other weeks before that. The reason why that is that my previous account was actually a little bit noisy. So I decided to just open a new one, and yeah, so far so good. This will be probably the last week before I switch to my funded account. I have still the 5k funded, but 2 trades. I hope you can see it. I don't have my camera. I don't see myself right now, but 2 beautiful trades, both on GBP USD, and this is the view of them. Now I'm gonna go through them, why I took them and everything in a second. You might wonder, which I would understand, is hey Alex, why the fuck didn't you just take this move? You know, like why didn't you just take this in one go, or you know, higher, whatever? Why didn't you take the full trade in one trade? I'm gonna explain that to you in a second, because to me at least it makes total sense. But the thing is, you see how they're overlapped and they're back to back. So right now I'm just gonna remove this one and I'm actually gonna pull up, I'm just gonna do it like this, okay? I'm just gonna do it like this. So we were actually bullish on the day, okay? If we go on to the higher time frame, I was actually bullish. We didn't really have a reason to go down. Yes, maybe because we're still in this 4-hour fair value gap, we could have finally responded off it and go down, but I didn't see a reason because we also inversed. Where was it? We had an inverse somewhere. I don't remember where it was. But anyways, for the first trade, I was like, okay, we have these previous day highs, which were right over here. The previous day highs, which are also New York highs. So I was like, okay, price is already going towards it. London session opens, price starts to ripping to the upside. We are definitely gonna hit the previous day highs. And we also had these other highs and these equal highs, or relative equal highs. If I go to the 30-minute, or where was it? Yeah, they're relatively equal, almost close, but good enough for me. I was like, okay, we definitely have strong off liquidity, and then eventually we will get the reversal, which you also see happening down here. So my previous day's highs was this, okay? Let me just mark them out real quick for you so you can also have an understanding. Perfect. Boom. What I wanted to do is, since we were actually ripping, market opened right over here, started ripping, I actually wanted to see some reversal with an A+ setup to actually go to the upside and just take a small entry of at least like 1 to 1 RR, ended up being a 1 to 26 RR. So what we actually got is, I noticed that we had this 15-minute fair value gap right over here, and all I wanted to do is I wanted to tap into the fair value gap. No, let me just leave it into it. I wanted to tap into the fair value gap and then actually get a liquidity sweep with the inverse fair value gap. Well, that's exactly what happened. We got the retracement, the manipulation. We swept this sell side liquidity in the 15-minute fair value gap. We started to move up. We inversed this bearish 5-minute inverse fair value gap, which was, well, 5 minutes was the highest confirmation. And then also we got a 1 minute. Let's see. We got a 1 minute change of state of delivery. So that's pretty nice. And then eventually I want to target these highs. Based on my MetaTrader, I came up a little bit higher because I always adjust everything the moment I have either hit my take profit or my stop loss, and that's how I ended up. I decided to keep my stop loss pretty safe because we still had these fair value gaps unmitigated, which eventually leads us to the other trade. But yeah, nice 1 to 26 RR. Now the thing is, I had in mind that this might be the reversal that you actually see happening right here. I really expected that to be the reversal. And I don't want to say that I almost took it, but I had in mind that, okay, if we create a nice setup, I would take a short to target lower forms of liquidity. But the only reason why I didn't take it is because, well, we didn't had a clean closure below all these fair value gaps. It wasn't on the 50 minute, but we didn't have a clean closure below it. And the change of state of delivery was all the way down here. And even on the 1 minute, like, okay, on the 1 minute, you know, if you don't know what change of state of delivery is, it's the lag that actually caused the liquidity sweep. So you could say order block, but it's not. I don't target order block. It's really the end of the of the body of the move. And also, if I scroll down lower, if you go to this one, you see that like even here, like we didn't even close below these. So I was like, okay, what do we have? What's going on? What's going on? And then I scaled out and I saw these relative equal highs. This is on the 50 minute. Wait, where were they? Yeah, these, now that I see it, it doesn't really look equal on the lower time frame, but on the higher time frames, it definitely was a equal high. I don't remember where it was, but definitely on the 30 and also on the 15. Okay, maybe they weren't perfect equal highs, okay? But let's just keep it at that. Maybe they are, I see them as equal highs, period. Then all I wanted to see is, okay, if we're gonna go up, we need some higher time frame confirmation. So I started looking, or at least I wanted to see something that just made total sense. I went to the 4 hour. What do we have here? 4 hour inverse fair value gap. That just told me like, okay, we are not done yet. We are not done yet. You see how much price action there still was afterwards. We're not done yet, okay? So we still have something to do. And then basically the exact same setup got created for me to continue higher. And I just wanted to target again a small one because there was a reversal coming up. I knew it. So I just wanted to target the equal highs, ended up being a 1-87 RR. Again, my stop loss was still a little bit safe. This was a little bit riskier though. Why? Because we had a liquidity sweep that was responding out of the 5 minute fair value gap on the 3 minute and the 1 minute. But on the 1 minute, we still have, well, I kind of have to adjust this. The bodies are basically in the fair value gap, okay? It only wicked out, but the bodies are still maybe with 1 pip out of it, but still in the fair value gap. So that was a really good reason for me to be like, okay, if we hit our confluences, an inverse fair value gap and a change in state of delivery, we have our setup. We're just gonna take a small trade to these equal highs. If we get stopped out, we at least, you know, if we got stopped out, it was probably for the reversal or some crazy ass wick. Talking about crazy ass wicks, after our 5 minute fair value gap liquidity sweep, our 3 to 5 minute inverse fair value gap, and our 1 minute change in state of delivery, when I entered, what is this? Like Drake's dick on my screen candle? What the fuck is this? This trade took me 5 minutes. I stood up, I went to the bathroom to, I don't know, take a pee, I want to say shit, but to piss or something, or whatever. I came back, fucking Drake's dick was on my screen. I was like, okay, this is meant to be, I guess. But, you know, I'm not gonna say like I expected this move to happen, okay? Because I expected to get the reversal eventually. The first move I expected. The reversal I expected. This trade, I just didn't see it coming. But I decided to just respond instead of overthink and hesitate too much on my entry. If it got stopped out, fine. We're keeping it safe. We have a pretty big stop loss as well. Eventually, I didn't have to worry about it. Was pretty happy with it. And yeah, total, these trades in total took me like what? What was it? I can check it down here. If I go to this one was 9 minutes. And the other one was, no, what am I saying? Yeah, this one was 9 minutes and the other one was 5 minutes. So 14 minutes in total for 2 beautiful trades, A+ setups. This, yeah, I don't know what to say. And also, you might wonder, Okay, but the reversal happened. Why didn't you just catch it? Well, the main reason behind that is that I felt a lot of confidence. I felt like my dopamine was going up. I felt like I wasn't really in the zone anymore. I was just kind of just after hitting take profit, after seeing this huge wick, a huge candle, my emotions were kind of all over the place. So I was like, okay, stick to the rules. We usually take we take three why do I say three trades a day max. We are at 2. We're super confident. We have a lot of dopamine going from left to right. We still have a New York session coming up where there's also high impact news, non-farm payrolls. For if I have to listen to, I remember the boot camp when I watched those 2 months ago. I remember a teacher also once saying that farm rolls or whatever, they are pretty high impact non-farm payrolls. So watch out for that. And also there's something going on in my own life on the background that also has been kind of bugging me a little bit. So with all of those things combined, I decided to not be greedy, not overtrade, not over leverage, not over risk, call it a day, close my laptop, do my DTR in the community, record this video, and then just study or do something else. I have some shit going on, so I need to go after that. But anyways, pretty nice. Okay, tomorrow is, wait, I have it here. Tomorrow we have, tomorrow we have news in the morning at 8 in the morning. We'll see what that's going to do. You know, we enter the market an hour later at 9 in the morning for London session. So we're going to see what the market does. If it's very volatile, I'll be careful. We have, again, red folder unemployment claims at, well, 2:30 p.m. where I'm located for New York session, well, Forex New York session. So we're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what's going on today. Call it a day. Pretty happy with the trades. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.